right, hello everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bob the Orc, and this is episode 33 of No One Expects the Spanish Inquisition. And tonight we are getting ready to deal with France. Let's see what's going on here. So we've got lots and lots of money. We're refitting some ships. We're training crew. I probably need to allocate some more dudes because we've got 870 dudes just sitting around. Is anybody low on crew? No, they are not. I guess we'll let them figure it out. Alright, so we are doing pretty good here. I've got a bunch of ships I need to refit. And let's see what we got here. I meant to play yesterday, but I got kind of busy and wasn't able to. Here's the comfy chair 6. So we can refit a bunch of these. How long does it take to refit the paladin? I've only got one of these. I think we're still trying to get the paladin sorted out. Let's go find him real quick. I want to... Is there soft cushions, inquisitors? Let's go look at by class. I think we still need to refit some colonizers. So those guys are going. So this one paladin will be ready in 5 more months. And then I'll probably do another refit to get the rest. Let's get these colonizers ready to go. Those are going to take a little bit. 45,000 tons. So we can take 4 months and we can do these. So let's 90,000. So that gets most of that. And then let's see what else we have. We have I think the Rocinante. Those guys are already doing their thing. These New Yorks, 1926. 8,000 tons. Do I have any newer New Yorks? I think that's the newest New York I have. I got this one New York left. All right, let's go get him. What else do we have? These paladins are going to take a really long time to refit. It's going to take 8 months, so I want to let the first one finish, and then I'll do another refit to upgrade them. Now these comfy chairs don't take that long. These only take 2 months. So how many tons do I have available? I've got 20, 40, got about 50 tons, so 40 tons really. So we can do 2 of these. Let's actually do these 2 big ones. It'd be 35 tons, which should be, let's get that going. This leaves me with 10, 16, about 15, about 16,000 tons available. Maybe if I have a small comfy chair I could... Here's a 15,000 ton one. Here's a 14,000. Let's do that. That should work. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so. Oh, come on, really? Really? Alright. Where's the... Why is this colonizer taking 9 months? Holy crap, I thought it wasn't going to take that long. Alright, it's going to take as long as it's going to take then. Wow. That's going to tie up my stuff for a while. Oh, because we overdid it. So let's go and suspend you. There we go. So unfortunately, it's going to take a while to get everything together. And France really wants to get some. Austria-Hungary is going to be a problem soon too. And I don't know if I have enough of the newest ships to be ready. I've got... So my newest Don Quixotes, I don't have any of these. I think I'm still waiting on those guys to get caught up. My Sancho Panzas... These guys are just about ready. Do I have 7,000 tons? Be 28, yeah. So 7,000 tons, I make it 28,000. Yeah, I think we can do that. Alright, we just squeaked it in by 828 tons. Alright, so I don't want to go to... I mean, China seems to be happy. I don't really care about any of these guys that much. I don't really want to go to war with Austria-Hungary yet. So we'll improve relations a little bit with them. We could probably take France. I don't think they're that powerful. The problem is I don't want to lose a bunch of my transports. I don't think I'm really ready for it. I really want to give it a couple more turns. Fully automatic gun reload. Don't really want to deal with that quite yet. I guess Britain has Uruguay now. Do they have they have two provinces now. All right, right on. So I've got some combat ready ships. I don't need them all to have radar, but really help. Really help. Let's go unsuspend this other guy. Let's see if I can find him. There we go. Let's unsuspend you. And now the Don Quixotes, these guys are taking a while. The Don Quixotes and the Paladins are both taking a long time, I think. Let's go check them out. So the Paladin, 4 more months. And then the Don Quixote, are we organized by class? We've got this one Don Quixote, which is the 1926 Class 7. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hang on a minute. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had some weird stuff at work I had to take care of. So, alright. What happened to all my Don Quixotes? I thought I had like a bunch of these. There's something weird going on. Is it because I got rid of the older design and it's not... I should have a lot of these. I should have a lot of... Am I missing all of my Don Quixote cruisers? This might be really bad. I may have really screwed up. Do I only have the one Don Quixote? That would be awful. These are my battleships. I've got this one Don Quixote here. I may be screwed on that. Which really sucks, I think it's a really nice ship. I may have to redo those and just build more cruisers. Because I thought I had like 8 of them or something. Unless I accidentally sold them to somebody, that would really suck. I think I am missing them all. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to have to recover from that. That's going to really suck. I will have to build a new heavy cruiser, a new fast heavy cruiser. Well, I am super disappointed. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. I've got plenty of tonnage. Well, not plenty, but, you know, like 60,000 tons that I can refit ships. I guess let's just start refitting these colonize, or the soft cushions. Not the soft cushions, the comfy chairs. I think I lost my... Here we go. Here's my 1926 comfy chairs. Alright, I guess let's just refit all of these that we can. So let's see. We can definitely do 4 of them. And how are we doing? Nope, I did too many. Son of a... I am not doing well at math tonight, it would seem. Alright, so let's go and... go find one of these to suspend, I suppose. Here, go suspend him. And we're back in business. Alright. So, this may be problematic. I think I can probably just go ahead and attack France as is, and I'll just build new ships as I go. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Let's go resume you, and we'll just do more of these comfy chairs. I've got 283. So we can do 3 of these. No, we can do 2, and then we'll see how we're doing from there. Because I am apparently too tired to do math tonight, it would seem. Yeah, let's play it safe and skip that one. Alright. So realistically, once I get my invasion ships in better shape, I can probably go to town on France. It is sad that I lost all my Don Quixote cruisers. I don't know what happened to them, because they didn't sink. So I don't know what happened. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see, 270. I think I can do all of these. Yeah. So this takes care of all those ships. So this means my invasion fleet will be reasonable. And man, I just don't know what happened to my other ships. That's really strange. Alright, so let's get ready to hit France. Go increase tension, since we're basically good to go. Let's see if we have our paladins ready. One more turn, this paladin will be ready, and then I can go try to upgrade the rest, I think. We'll see how that works. So we're just going to hit one more turn, as is. And I probably stalled out too long doing all this. I should have had a different way to manage and organize my fleets. Alright, so my paladin should be, that's all finished. So let's go take a look at the paladin design. Actually, do we have any interesting research coming? Improved gearbox. One more turn, and we'll have better gearbox. One more turn, we'll have sonar station, or 2 more turns of sonar station. So I can wait 2 turns and make them better. I don't know if I really want to wait 2 months. Our training's going up. That's kind of good, at least. So these newest Sancho Panzas, these are in fine shape. The Zoros, these guys are ready. Our newest comfy chairs are ready, so we can get rid of this old one. I probably ought to do something with the soft cushion just to make them easier to get out of there, because they're very slow. I don't even know where my soft cushions are. So the New Yorks are good. The Rocinantes are good. I got 2 of these Missouris. These are older ships. I could probably get these guys sorted out. Do I really want to wait 2 turns just to get sonar? I mean, it's kind of a big upgrade. I've got this Mississippi, which is this old crappy ship. But these are kind of nice ships. Let's see if I can do anything with them. Or I just wait the 2 turns and then just upgrade everything. I think that's probably the better option. Because if I were to... This is going to take a lot of effort. Yeah, we'll just wait 2 turns. We're going to get into the fight, and I'm just going to upgrade a little bit on the fly, which is not a great idea, but it's what we're going to do. And maybe I'm getting a little impatient. Probably. And then 1 more turn for the anti-submarine warfare, and then we're in good shape. Hull form optimization, that's actually probably pretty good too. But if I do that, yeah, we can work on that. All right. And then we'll start upgrading all of our ships. And then what I need to do is I need to form battle fleets and just position them around the different areas. Yeah, we're gonna hit France. Oh, I see. So they don't want to go to war with me, they just want to pay me off. Well, that's irritating. Alright, I see how it's going to go. Alright, that makes sense now, how this works. So we have 100% army logistics. We're going to keep on refitting ships. We're going to keep on increasing tension with the people we don't want to deal with. Although I really don't want to fight the Soviets. I mean, they're very behind, but I don't want to mess with them. Alright, so let's go check out the Paladin real quick, because our research is complete here. And this hull form optimization will be very nice for future projects. All right, so let's look at this Paladin. Where are you at? Here you go. So here's the Paladin. We're gonna view you, and this will test to see if I can, once I refit 1 ship, if I can then upgrade the whole shebang. Which we'll find out in a minute. It's a lot of little secondary guns on this guy. I could definitely do a much better job if I were to redo the Spanish campaign. Although that ship has sailed. So I want to have, instead of Hydro 3, I want to go Sonar 1. But now I have to drop a little something. It's still perfectly balanced. I'm going to do that. I think that's pretty good right there. I've got the sonar. Yeah, I think this is as good as we're going to get it. It's going 28 knots. This is awesome. So, we're going to save it, and can I refit more than one ship? And I really hope that front turret actually works, because it's kind of set in there a little funny, and I'm a little worried about that. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm on Discord if anybody is bored and wants to hang out. I don't mind. Alright, so let's go refit all of these paladins. And so I can refit all of them, and it's going to be 2 months to refit. And we can do, boom, all these guys. That's pretty cool. Alright, then I want to refit my one poor Don Quixote. Let's go give you the sonar station. I want to give all these guys sonar stations. I feel so bad for you. You're such a beautiful ship. I really like you, and I feel bad that I've lost all of you. And I don't even know how I lost all of you. I must have accidentally deleted them or something. So we'll upgrade this guy to have the sonar station. And there we go. A little bit less armor there, but that's all right. And then we'll do the Zoros and the Sancho Panzas. And then I'll just build a new Don Quixote later once I get all of my other ships refitted. I'm actually thinking of scrapping a lot of my old ships just because it's too much to manage them all. We'll do the Sancho Panzas first. Because being able to see the torpedoes well in advance is nice, and the better anti-submarine warfare is also nice. I may have to go to war with Austro-Hungarian Empire first, actually. That may be what has to happen. Let's go sonar, and that doesn't do enough. There we go. That's good enough. 1 month, I like it. Alright, so let's go get the Don Quixote and the Sancho Panzas refitted. And I'll build a Don Quixote too at some point in the future. Okay. So let's... Alright, so let's see what we got here. We'll refit you. I'm very sad that there's only one of you. And then I will refit all of you guys. I've got I got enough tonnage to do that. And then let's go look into the Zoros and get these guys, because these are my main heavy lift ships. And then I think that'll put me in pretty good shape. And then I'll just start building a batch of newer ships, I think, and just getting rid of a lot of the old ones that I don't like. Because it's too much to manage, all these little ships, it's too much to manage. It's nice when I didn't have any money. But now that I have lots of money, I think that it's better. Here's the Zorro. This thing's kind of nice. Can't believe it's a light cruiser. It's a really nice looking light cruiser. Alright, so let's... And we'll have some more modern hulls coming up here. There we go. Let's get sonar. Oh, this guy is... We're gonna have a little bit of trouble here. He's having some trouble with the armor, isn't he? I really don't want to drop the armor, but I think that's what I gotta do. I can't even fit the super heavy shells on. Yeah, this'll be good enough for now. I'm gonna have to build a whole batch of, like... Yeah, I have rich people problems. Alright. So we'll refit as many of these as we can. And... So 250... do like 80,000 tons. No, I can't, because it's one too many. Where is... I guess I'll suspend you, and I'll resume you here in a minute. Oops. Alright, so... No, I don't want to ally with you. So France and Austro-Hungarian Empire got into it. I think we're about at the stage where I'm just going to say screw it, and I'm just going to start murdering things. Let's go get a bunch more of these Zoros refitted. That should be 280. I've got a lot of these guys, actually. I have a lot of Zoros. I don't know how I ended up with so many Zoros. I didn't think I built 54 of them. This is 300, 310, 320. And 317. We'll do one of the bigger ones. Alright. Looking good. Politics are... I want to... We might end up fighting the Austro-Hungarians first. Which, if that's the case, I guess it's not the end of the world. We'll take northern France, and I'll have to fight over the... I can contain these guys pretty well. We'll get northern France, we'll get Madagascar, and then... That's basically all they've got. Alright, I guess we're going to war with the Austro-Hungarians instead of France. Here I've been trying to pick a fight with France this whole time, and we're going to go take out Austria instead. Alright. Alright, well, I guess we're going to war with Austro-Hungarian Empire. Compact heavy cruiser. That's interesting. We're going to have a lot of interesting things happening very quickly. But I want to see what this compact heavy cruiser is, because that's really interesting. Just because. That may be the replacement for the Don Quixote if it's fast. Or I may just wait until I get something better. But yeah, I definitely am in the market to scrap a bunch of older ships. So this compact heavy cruiser is only about 9,500 tons. That's small. 32.5 knots. I like that. Experimental heavy cruiser. Maybe. It looks like a big destroyer. Large armor cruiser. That's slow. Actually, no, that one's fast. Light cruiser 4. But 29.5 tons, or 29.5 knots. It's got a nice hull form. So it's got better stability. This has better floatability. This has better resistance. They're both pretty good. Alright, so your main tower has a 5,800 spotting. And this guy, your main tower... Wow! Mini Advanced Tower 3, 7,100. Wow. This is actually kind of badass, actually. That looks really interesting. Won't sit back there. Can I make it narrow? Yeah, I can make it narrow. It's going 35. You know, I don't need to go 35 knots. I mean, I can go 32 knots and it's doing great. Wow. We're going to do something with this hull. We're not going to do it yet. I'm going to refit my existing ships. But we are going to do something. This is going to be my replacement Don Quixote. This is going to be nuts. So, okay. Yeah, so let's first figure out how we're going to do all the rest of these Zoros. So boom, that'll be done in a turn. Alright. I got my paladins ready. I can't refit any more of these. Got the comfy chairs ready. Got the colonizers ready. The Rocinantes are ready. We can delete you because you're old at this point. Got these guys. These Inquisitors are ready. Dulcineas are ready. Don't need the old Sancho Panzas. Don't need that old... Don't need this old one either. And here's the old Zoros that I don't need. Alright, so... I still have some of these old Inquisitors here. Did any of these guys finish? I'm sure they did. Can I do anything with these guys? Give them the better sonar. I mean, these guys are really tight on space as it is. And then we'll have to figure out how we're going to deal with the Austrians. I mean, I can box them in pretty easily. And we will drop a little bit of... There we go. Drop a little bit of superstructure. There we go. Yeah. That does it. We got the sonar on there now. 1 month refit time. So we're gonna refit all you guys. They're not super fast, but they're okay patrol ships. Okay, so the trick is gonna be to contain the Austrians as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose a bunch of transports. I don't want to do that. And I've got plenty of... Maybe 1 month. Alright, so at this point I've got all of my ships getting refitted that I'm going to refit. And then I also want to turn all of my ships from in-being into sea control. With the exception of my soft cushions, because these guys are not for fighting. They are just for transporting troops. Set these guys to defend, because I do not want you guys going out. You're slow. And I really don't want to even bother upgrading you, because I'll probably replace you at some point. Alright. So this is what we got. So what I need to do is I need to invade northern France, which I don't know if I can do that or not. I can. Hello, northern France. I am going to invade you now. And then I need to blockade this area down here. What do I have? These Sancho Panzas. Alright, so you guys... Are you only 30 knots? I thought the Sancho Panzas were 32, or is that the Zorros? They're only 30 knots. Alright. That is no problem. Alright, so you boys are going to go right there. And... oh, I don't have any, so these guys are blockading down there. That's fine. I thought I had more ships. Alright, so... what kind of ships do you have here? Destroyers... destroyers... that's some battleships there. Those guys are going to be a little bit of trouble. So let's have you guys go here. I'm going to start trying to block some of this off. And as far as up here goes, we have cruisers, light cruisers, 6 battleships. Alright, so what do we have for you guys? It's a Paladin. It's a Paladin, and that's a Mississippi. Now, the Mississippis kind of suck, if I recall. Let's go double-check the Mississippi. I don't think I've ever upgraded that. This is the Mississippi. It goes 25 knots. It's an invasion ship. And Missouri I never upgraded either, so... that has a single derp gun on it, which is kind of dumb. Let's go ahead and upgrade this guy. I mean, it's kind of a dumb derpy ship, but you know, I mean, it's kind of like an army tank with its single main battle cannon. We'll see what we can do with it. If I can upgrade it quickly and easily. And 25 knots is okay for an invasion ship. Let's give it radar. Give it sonar. $25 knots. Go TNT2, go super heavy. I mean, it's a 3-month turnaround. It's not awful. Give you better shells. Go Citadel 4. I mean, we're just stacking this thing up for survivability. And it's not bad. I mean, it's expensive now, but I have plenty of money, so I don't care that much. The 13.9-inch gun. I could give it a bigger gun, maybe. I could give it but that's going to increase the refit time, and I really don't want to, and we'll just... Alright, 16 inches of armor. Yeah, that's not gonna work too well. 25 knots is okay. I don't think I get to 28, could I? No. I'll just leave it 25 knots. You're fine for an invasion ship. You've got a big derpy gun to shoot things with. You don't have a lot of ammo for it. Let's go to start stacking up your inner deck. Right, 4 inches. Alright, there we go. I mean, the 3-month refit, it's not bad. And it's going to make it tanky. It's got radar, it's got sonar, it's got all the good stuff. Maybe I could have gone with better barbettes. I think barbette 3 is fine. Yeah, alright. We're going to go with that. You're good enough. You're very good enough. And we'll just start blockading the coast. I got to get some ships in to blockade them on the inside as well in the Mediterranean, protect my assets there. Alright, so... I think we're going to save the other one. So I don't think I've got enough tonnage available. It's basically 9,000 tons. Yeah, it's not going to work. So, alright. I mean, if these guys invade, well, I mean, I don't care if they take France. I'll just take it from them. Alright, so where are my... Got the Rosinantes over here. And the Rosinantes are going to be pretty badass. So, the Missouri I want to hold in reserve and refit that. So, the Rosinantes, we are going to... Because that's the battleship fleet. We're going to take you right... into here. And then the Zoros will do just fine. So that's a nice enough battle fleet, and you can get refitted later. All right, what else do we have? We've got... I think these other ships... Frankly, these other ships... I may hold off until the Rocinantes go and hit them first. So Japan is invading the Austro-Hungarian Empire. That's interesting. I sort of want to invade them too, actually. What do I have here? And I've got 8 light cruisers. Where do I have my light cruisers? Here we go. I've got a bunch of them over here, which I didn't think I had. I got 1 light cruiser there, so a bunch of these guys are being refitted. You guys probably are not up to snuff because you haven't really done anything yet. So let's go send 1, 2, 3, 4 Zoros after you. And then we're going to send oops, that's a Sancho Panza. Do I have any more Zoros? Nope, I don't. I'll send the Sanchos. There we go. So that'll be a start to that. I don't think I have any torpedo boats in this area, do I? I wasn't really expecting any of this. Where do I have people? I got you guys here. You're all being refitted. So we're going to have this torpedo boat just go hang out over here. It'll take you a little bit to get there, maybe. Where's the other torpedo boat? There should be another one. Here we go. I got 2 torpedo boats here. Let's go send you guys up over here. And let's send a couple torpedo boats over there. Alright, not great. Not a great opening. I've got a lot of ships over here that I can do some stuff with. Where are my colonizers at? So I do have them here. Alright, so let's... The colonizers are still going to be respectable ships. So let's go send a colonizer fleet over here. Now the problem is I don't know... Wish I could organize these, but here's a colonizer. There's another colonizer. Do I have more than... I should probably send some of the comfy chairs out to go and help with that. kind of leave the paladins in reserve. I'll deal with those later. Alright, I guess that's all of them. And then, do I have any of these? No, these are all just bullshit light cruisers. The unexpecteds might be worth doing refitting and doing something with. They're very small, though. Yeah, I don't really have the tonnage to do anything about them yet. And then, where do I have more colonizers? Alright, so we got some here. So let's go park you guys over there. And we're going to do comfy chairs and colonizers. And the rest of them are torpedo boats. This will be good enough. All right, let's see what happens. I'm sure I will get into a hell of a fight here in just a minute. Alright, so we're going to run these guys away. Oh, they're threatening Portsmouth. Where the... I'm not really in a position to deal with this. Where's Portsmouth? That's going to be in England somewhere, I guess. So, it's a 19-knot cruiser. It's not great. Their destroyer is 26 knots. And it's 31. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it, I think. I sank one of their destroyers. Alright, that's fine. You're going to withdraw. So they are not super fast. And how fast are you? You are 26 knots. You are screwed. Alright, let's go get them. As long as my light cruisers can catch their destroyers, they are in a lot of trouble. Now that I have my radar and my radio direction finding, yeah, you're not getting away from me. Let's see what his torpedo range is. It is 5.2 kilometers, which is respectable. It's 26 knots. He's got okay-ish armor. Still running on coal. They're not really that great, I don't think. Don't think I have to worry too much about them. Yeah, I think this is going to be bad for the Austro-Hungarians. Alright. I might have been worried about nothing. But these could also be old destroyers, so let's not take anything for granted yet. Alright, so here's the big fight. We got all these battleships. 20 knots, 20 knots, 20 knots, 20 knots. Their guns aren't great. Got their cruisers 19 knots. These guys are slow. We're all going 28 knots. I mean, this is going to be a bad day for them, I think. So let's see what we run into. But if they're only going 20 knots and I'm going 28, they're going to have a hard time hitting me. And more importantly, I'll have an easier time hitting them. So I have a colonizer and a Rosinante. What's this Don Francisco de Ayas? Alright, so what's my... Why is my division maximum speed... You know, screw it. Alright, we're just gonna run with it. And... Oh. We're gonna sort all this out a little bit later. So you guys are Dreadnought class ships, and you're not bad. You're pretty well conceived, actually. Look at all those secondaries. You got a lot of nice secondaries, actually. 6.7 inch. Those are some nice secondaries. These are not bad ships. They're just slow. The armor's okay. Alright. Oh, do they have radar? I forgot to check. You do not. Alright, so we're gonna kinda hang out here at a distance. And we're just gonna derp you a bunch. Probably need to angle in a little bit. Once we've got the line kind of worked out, then we'll circle around a little bit better. I mean, these guys are 30 kilometers away. We're taking some long shots. Alright, so let's angle in just a little bit. You guys can't even see us yet. I mean, I guess you can see us, you just don't have good to hits. Well, let's just focus fire on him, please. Not too bad. We've got nearly a 10% chance to hit. He's got about a 1%. These other guys, not really any better. I'd fire the secondary guns at you. I guess they've switched targets, even though I didn't really want them to, but whatever. I don't even have all my ships engaged yet. I'm a little bit worried about taking hits, but not too worried. And I've got such a fire superiority right now. 34 to hit. Yeah, they're really screwed. What does it look like from over here? Oh, these guys are... Yeah, they're not super happy about this. Ooh, yeah, that's not good for them. Ooh, they got a hit. Yeah, they're kind of clustered up. I've got this nice battle line now. Not doing a good job hitting anything yet. Are they trying to go for that cruiser? What are they trying to hit? Ooh, they got a little bit. Let's go turn. And get back into the swing of things. So we're gotten a little far away. That's what happened. And this will break the back of the Austrians if we can win this battle. I don't know how many battleships they have, but they don't have anything near what I've got. And maybe we shift into an endgame strategy of just starting to mop everything up now that we've got everything largely taken care of. I would like to finish this dude off. Alright, so let's can we hit him? How far away is he? He's actually kind of far away. I forgot to see how far your torpedoes go. Is it 5 kilometers? Is that what I recall? Yeah, 5 kilometers. They're changing up targets a little bit. Why are you firing at a light cruiser with your main gun? That seems a little counterproductive. I mean, whatever, I guess. Well, no more light cruiser. I don't know if that was the correct light cruiser, but whatever. Yeah, just shoot it, whatever you're gonna shoot at. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna delete ships. Yeah, they're trying to get away, but it's not, they're taking a lot of fire coming in. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. They were not prepared for the Spanish Inquisition. No one ever expects it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's taken a... He's sunk. Alright, well... Let's start turning in. And we're going to sweep around. And then after this, we'll start moving the invasion fleet in. I really need to set up the other ships so they can at least get away if there's a problem. Before I send them in too hard, I think. Alright, let's start turning in. Let's go get those destroyers. Yeah, that's not going to be really good for you. The radar is making such a big difference. He's trying to get away, but he's not getting away very fast. Oh yeah, that's not good. And these are nice ships. They're just all the pieces falling off. That's not good. Yeah, he's gonna sink. All right. Well, that worked out pretty well. Everybody get their experience? Yep. Guess some of the light cruisers never got a chance to shoot, but that's okay. They're just sort of there for protection. Alright. I think I'm going to fight to the end. I mean, I could grab a peace treaty real quick and try and snag some of their stuff, but I feel pretty confident about this right now. And these guys, 19 knots, 21 knots, and these colonizers are 28, comfy chairs 28. I mean, this is... This isn't going to go very well for them. So we should be able to catch all these guys also. Alright, let's go. These guys sort themselves out. And these colonizers are still pretty good. These are pretty good ships. I think these guys all have like 5-kilometer, 6-kilometer torpedoes. So 6 kilometers is sort of the safe. I stay at like 7, 8 kilometers. I think we're gonna be just peachy. And I can hit really well from 13, 14, 15 kilometers. And if we're traveling along at nearly 28 knots, I mean, this is... They're not catching us. These comfy chairs are doing some work. They don't have a lot of guns, but they're hitting with them. Reasonably well, at least. Yeah. Yeah, they're just pounding them. Now, I'm a little worried they're getting closer than I'd like. But I've got a lot of secondary guns that are just tearing into them. Not that many. These guys really aren't designed for close quarters brawling. We'll just sort of turn you a little bit like this. Yeah, there we go. And we're just going to keep on circling around all this incoming fire. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to sit back and relax and let the ships do the work, because they seem to be doing just fine without me. And my battleships are fast enough, it's not like their small ships can get away, so... We're just going to chew up their fleet. And then invade all their stuff. We don't have great to hits, but we've got good enough to hits, and they're not... These guys can't even really return fire that well. Because we're just sniping at them from a reasonable distance. 10, 15 kilometers away. Yeah. So it's just going to be kind of a turkey shoot. Well, you know, like Colonel McGregor says, you win the war during the decades preceding the war just by your preparations that you're making. And just waiting to get all these guys with their radar. Looks like it's going to pay off. The real question is, do I fix up all my old ships, or do I just build new, better ones? I probably ought to just scrap the old ones, build new ones. Just so I have fewer types of ships to manage. We'll figure that out a little bit later, though. For now, we'll just let the battleships have their fun. Or what I might do with my older ships, I might just assign them to defensive areas. Yeah, patrol the African coast, something like that. Minor roles. So these guys allegedly can go fast. It doesn't seem to be working for them very well, though. I mean, then again, I'm pretty fast, too. These 6.9 secondary guns are pretty nasty, actually. I've got great fields of fire on them, too, so... yeah, he's screwed. Alright, well, we just om-nom-nommed a bunch of their ships again. That wasn't bad. Now, I did lose a shitload of transports, which is going to be a problem. North Atlantic, North Sea, Indian Ocean, Bay of Biscay. So, I mean, it's problematic. So they're going from southern Germany against eastern Germany. And we launched the naval invasion. So Belgium is going against northern France, which is interesting. Oh my god, can we invade Canada? Really? Really? I need a lot of troops to take Canada. Yes. I am going to invade Canada. How the hell am I going to get them there? Wow. Okay. I need to take a quick break. I need to run to the bathroom and think about how I'm going to invade Canada. So I'll be back in just a minute. And I'll probably start a... See, it's 10 o'clock now. I'll probably start a fresh stream here in just a little bit, actually. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes. So thanks, guys. I'm going to make some supper, too, I think. So I'll see everybody in a little bit.